Welcome back. I have been sitting for basically 2 days, but 4.5 hours in total. Around 600 attempts. And then I finally got it. It it had a 1.5% chance of appearing, and that is the most tedious thing ever. But I did get it. I did manage to record some of it, but Jesus Christ, that was a pain in the ass. That's 97%. But the plan now is do the last thing. Okay, everyone. We're going to take a break from the usual activities today. I was thinking, since people are starting to talk about the festival, it would be a good time for us to go over the general direction of the club and all of that. I think it will help us figure out what we'll do for the festival, you know? Oh, sorry, I already came up with a really good plan. Really? For the festival? Yeah. So the plan is this, okay? You and Yuri collect information ahead of time on which clubs and classes are doing food booths. We will map out and plan the most efficient route so we can get the most out of them before the lines get too long. Hey, that had nothing to do with the club. Well, you will have to let me finish. Alright, fine, go ahead. Right. So basically we get all the food we can, then we come back here and we eat it all together. That's all. Wow, I got tricked twice by the same joke. Boo! Don't be a hater. It's not like you can come up with anything better. Look, even Yuri was thinking about it. No, I wasn't. I would really prefer to do something literature related. We can eat together anytime. The festival is a unique opportunity. Besides, it has been quite a while since we have seen any new interest in the club. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We really get a shot at showing people what the literature club is all about. I tell you what, we can do both, right? We'll make time for your food mission and still put together a public event. Oh my god, yes. I was just joking, but that's a really good idea. Well, well, yeah, I'm glad that that's settled. I think the question is how to come up with an event that demonstrate everything you can get out of the literature club. Well, that's kind of tough because everyone gets something different out of the club. Okay, how about this? Let's go around and have each of us talk about what we've gotten out of the club so far. That could really help us figure out what kind of reputation we want to build. Yeah, that's too embarrassing. But you have so much to talk about. That's exactly why. And I'm sure Natsuki feel the same way. Well, maybe, but I didn't plan on arguing against it or anything. I mean, it's the literature club. We talk about stuff together, right? And the only way to get more comfortable with it is to suck it up and do it. Oh, you're not wrong. I'm sorry for being resistant. It's not good to say suck it up because it sounds like their feeling don't matter. Right, my bad. It's just a habit I need to break. Well, anyways, who's gonna start? I'll start. I was the first to join after all. Hahaha. Wouldn't that be me? No, I want to go first. Fine, fine. You can start. I don't mind. Yay! So, gosh, it feels like so long ago. I think I joined because I wanted to have fun sharing poems with people. It seems like it would be a safe way to express myself, you know? Like if it was just a poem, then I could share it without feeling like I was a burden to everyone with my problems. And I thought it would be a really good way to get to know other people too. So yeah, I was really surprised when I walked in and it was just Monica. And she was sleeping. Don't remind me of that, oh gosh. Yeah, but it seems like so much fun to help start a new club, especially since writing helped me so much and I wanted to see it help other people too. But it ended up being me who was inspired, cause I remember feeling like Monica was just so sweet and mature, and that I could trust her with anything. It made me feel a lot less alone, having someone who knew everything, the bad, who knew even the bad thing about me. And at that point, I knew the literature club was going to be special for a lot of people. Yeah, I felt the same way. It really helped give the club a more cohesive vision. Yeah, and then Yuri joined, and she was so different from us, and Natsuki too. I think for Yuri, it really helped me to get the lead before she was able to open up a little. But Natsuki was kind of the opposite, where she wasn't ready to really close, wasn't ready to get really close to someone really quickly. I never really thought about that sort of thing. I really felt like I've gotten better at understanding people's different needs, and that makes me really happy because my friends are just the most important thing to me. And whatever new member we get, I want to help them in those ways too. I don't know if I would have continued coming to the club if it weren't for you. Really? I know it wasn't too long ago, but it hurts to think about my behavior back then. It was really short-sighted, and I was really short-sighted. The only reason I came was to find other who was into fantasy. But I suppose it was my idea of making friends with people. And I remember feeling uncomfortable because you and I have such different energy. I had such a specific idea of what kind of person I could be friends with. So when Sori tried so hard to get to know me, I felt like I was just wasting her time. I think I was naive to assume that familiar interests were the key component of friendship. Sori and I were able to be friends because she always think about what the needs of other people. That's something I never knew how to do or even thought to do. But I stayed in the club thanks to that, and I started trying as hard as I could to understand people better. You really went above and beyond when it came to that. I was just super impressed. Well, I always hated that I didn't know how to behave like a person who is really easily liked by others, like the two of you can. And because of that, I spent much time thinking about my own behavior and all the wrong things I said. But the whole time I should have been thinking about other people instead, not myself. Once I started doing that, I was able to make friends with everyone else. Oh, also, I discovered that sometimes I'm a better communicator when I take the time to write rather than speak. It's so strange the way things turns out. It's so far different from anything I ever would have experienced. But I'm happy. I suppose we don't always know what we really need. Oh my gosh, you're so cute that I'm going to throw up. You're gonna bath up rainbows? Oh, my nose is itching and tinkling and all kind of annoying things right now. Okay, please don't do that, sorry. Besides, I'm not cute. Natsuki is. Hey, isn't that my line? Oh, well, for me, it's actually true, so... Well, what are you saying? Nothing? I finished my part, so somebody else take their turn. Oh. I accidentally clicked the button. My heart. Okay, sorry. Take some deep breaths. Okay, fine, I'll go. Yuri, I can't believe that you were complaining about doing this and still went before me. What a show off. I was just following up on sorry. It was the easiest way to get it over with. Besides, you left out the most important thing that you get out of this club. I did? Yeah, a regular supply of your favorite cupcakes. Oh no, I forgot about that too. I'm a traitor to the cupcake queen. Neither of you are forgiven. Looks like only Monica will be getting cupcakes next time. No! I can't eat that many cupcakes. Yeah, true. Only Yuri can. Hey. Ah, well, anyways. I'm just putting off talking. It's kind of hard to talk about this stuff. But I guess what comes down to is that I'm in a much better place mentally than I was when I first joined. And that's because everyone helped me realize that I had some really toxic friendships going on the outside of the club. It was honestly a real painful thing to go through, having to cut them out. It still hurts to think about. I'm sorry, Natsuki. It's fine, I knew it was for the best. Oh, thank you. It's fine, I knew it for the best, and I was right. I guess for me it was all about feelings. The only if I was only ridiculed for having feelings, so I thought it was the right thing to do was just to ignore them. It took me a really long time to realize that that it's not really how things are supposed to work, and I guess that's thanks to everyone who took the time to respect my feelings, even when I was being a little the biggest jerk. Yeah, you were not very nice in the beginning, Natsuki. You just want your way, and that was the manga way. That's how it's supposed to be. I'm really sorry for being such a jerk to everyone. You're such a sunbetter. I'm really the worst. Natsuki's voice choked a little. We love you, Natsuki. I just hate that I was like that. Everyone did so much for me, and I could never do anything in return. That's not true. Natsuki, you've done so much. You've done a lot more than you think. This club really wouldn't have been the same without you. I mean that. ... Remember how judgmental I was when you first showed up? I was like I couldn't accept anything other than my own idea of what a literature club was supposed to be. Apparently, that was more important to me than the opportunity to bring you some happiness. You really taught me that anything that makes someone happy is worthy of respect. Yes, that is true. You even inspired me to start playing piano. That's something that means a whole lot to me. So there's no need to put yourself down. Oh, that's true. Okay. Natsuki wipes her eyes because she's apparently doing that a lot. You helped me a lot too. It's so much fun to have you around, and you helped me become a better person. Having a problem doesn't make you needy or inconvenient. It means that there's something that need to be better for you. Oh, yeah, okay. And that always and you always deserve that. I agree. Seeing us have some of the same struggles made me a better person as well. I wouldn't want to change anything about our time here. I don't think any of us would. I'm sorry I got all dramatic again. Sundere. That's all I wanted to say. So, Monica, the scene is yours. You can go now. There's no need to apologize. It was something I wanted to talk about anyways, because it made a big difference for me. A big difference. I was such a strict perfectionist who never took enough time to believe in the best of other people. But everyone kept proving me wrong, and I made a mistake. I made the mistake multiple times thinking that my way was the highway, was the best way for everyone, or thinking that I was needed to solve other people's problems. But I think being a leader means that you have to acknowledge that you are not perfect, and that's the best thing you can do to help guide people rather than to do everything for them. Yeah. That is actually correct. Just because you're a leader doesn't mean you're perfect. We are all good people. We all equals. Preach. I think the most important thing is, I think I've gotten out of this club realizing what that really means. Sorry, what the hell are you doing? I just thought that we should be writing some of these things down. Things about the club that are valuable to us. With a piece of chalk in her hand, Sori writes the word trust on the chalkboard. This is because you showed me that I could trust you with everything about me, not just the good side, my good side. Suddenly, Yuri takes a piece of chalk as well. She writes understanding. I owe you a lot of gratitude to everyone who took the time to understand me, even though it was so difficult for me to express myself. In that case, Monica take a piece of chalk as well and write the word respect. I always thought I was a respectful person, but it took the club for me to realize there was more to it than I thought, and I'm a better person because of it. I have another one. Sorry writes balance. Sometimes people want different things out of a friendship, or they need time before they are ready to become close. So it's important to keep things balanced between you and the other person. That reminds me, Yuri writes reflection. I've always been a reflective person, but most of it had been nothing more than hating myself for all the things I thought I did wrong. Once I started reflecting on other people and not just myself, a lot of things changed for me. So I think that's the most important one for me. That's great. We have a whole list of things now. Suddenly, everyone turns to look at Natsuki. Well, everyone took all the chalk. Don't look at me like that, jeez. You could just have asked. Monica hands the piece of chalk to Natsuki. Then Natsuki signs and writes self-love. I don't know how far I've gotten with it yet, but it feels like the things are at least on the right track. So there, that's my contribution. Together, everyone stares at the words on the board. Wasn't this club supposed to be about literature? It is! We still do a lot of literature. Friendship and literature. Yeah, you're right. Friendship and literature. Natsuki and Yuri gently nod as well. Hey, let's all take a picture together. Well, we don't have one yet, right? Hey, you're right. Let's make sure they send it to me after. Wait, can I brush my hair first or something? That would take like 2 hours with that hair. Oh, you're fine. You already you already have the best hair of all of us. Everyone, get together. I can't fit you all in. Okay. Okay, everyone ready? And black screen. Seriously? Nothing? I'm really glad we talked about this stuff. It's easy to forget how far we come with only 4 members. Yeah, I have so many happy thoughts right now. I'm getting some really good inspiration for a poem. You know, I feel the same way. I kind of want to get some writing done. Me too. I think I would like that as well. Everyone's looking at me again. I'll do it too, but I think I but I might not feel like sharing it. That's okay. The four members of the literature club disperse and return to their desk, each equipping themselves with a pen. Natsuki and Yuri give each other a quick glance, then start writing immediately. Sora stretches, then does the same, but Monica is left tapping her pen against the paper, unsure of where to start. Da da da. Just move your hand. Monica's mouth to herself. Right the way into your heart. Her mind full of thoughts, memories, and inspiration, Monica navigates her past mental barrier and begin to write. It doesn't matter what, just that it's something new. Oh. And that's the other credits. So, this should be like finishing up the game. There shouldn't be anything else. I should have done everything. And I'm gonna take a look after. Unless I missed something, but I'm not sure. But this has been a freaking roller coaster of a game. Holy crap. And I've done my duty. And I don't know, people say that this game take like, I don't know, 7 hours to complete or something. I think I used over 50. And at least none of these pictures are being deleted. Special thanks to Cece with Q. What the hell? Thank you, dear player, for enjoying our story of friendship and literature. You're welcome. Hopefully this is 100%. Else I'm gonna cry. Oh, that's the picture. Ah, oh, that's a nice picture. Wait, there's supposed to be two pictures. What about the other one? Oh, there's two pictures. Oh, thank fucking god. So there was the other one. Everyone say cheese and... Okay, everyone make a funny face. There we go. And there was some more music? I haven't got a new music track in ages. Holy shit. And settings? 98%. There's nothing more in the game. I have done everything. Unless that there's some super secret thingy that I have no idea about. Then this is it. This was everything. So, yeah. The last 2%, I have no idea. It can maybe be a male that I have no idea about. uh, it maybe be some of these files in here that I haven't opened and read, or it's some kind of insane, obscure secret. Hopefully not 1 point something percent secret. But yeah, that was the entire Doki Doki Literature Club. Plus, maybe if I figure out what the last 2% is, I maybe return to it. But I will consider this game completed. So for now, thanks for watching. Have a very nice evening. Take care and see ya.